Regular alcohol consumption causes neurotransmitter deficits, but starting a workout routine unleashes a cascade of these crucial neurotransmitters. Yeah, fitness-focused recovery really is awesome. When you exercise, you create dopamine, adrenaline, noradrenaline, GABA, serotonin, and oxytocin, and brain-derived neurotrophic factor, and endocannabinoids. So it's a huge brain boost when you exercise and a mood boost in the moment and a mood boost for the rest of the day, typically. Aerobic exercise, also known as cardio, boosts serotonin the most. Serotonin is an emotional relaxant neurochemical, helps with confidence a lot, and feeling a stable mood is much easier with high serotonin. Hormesis refers to stress that makes our bodies stronger, and exercise is a powerful way to activate hormesis. Alcohol can destroy endocrine hormones like testosterone, but exercise can repair this. Hormesis, you can do that through exercise. You can do that through thermal stress, hot therapy, cold therapy, which is in the biohacking segment, which we're coming to. That is one of Anna Lemke's favorite strategies for moving toward pain, seeking out pain, she calls it. The way that you rewire the addicted brain is step one is to abstain. You abstain from alcohol. Number two is maintain. So you maintain the alcohol abstinence. How do you do that? Through self-binding strategies, other recovery strategies, and accountability, etc. Three, seek out pain. What? Seek out pain? Yeah, when you seek out pleasure, then it starts to mess up the pain-pleasure balance beam in the brain that its main function is to maintain homeostasis. So when you seek out instant pleasure with alcohol or with other instant dopamine boosters, then you stop doing the alcohol or stop scrolling on social media or stop eating the candy. After tapping to the side of the pleasure, then you stop doing that. Now it automatically, the gremlins in your pain pleasure balance beam, imagine a bunch of gremlins running on top of the pain side of the balance beam. And then because it has to correct. So instead of bringing it back to your baseline, it overcorrects and your experience subjectively is pain. And then the more that you do that, the more it hijacks and rewires your pain pleasure balance to where you have millions of gremlins that are camped out on top of your pain side of your balance beam. So it's always pressed down. And then as soon as you stop drinking alcohol, all those pain gremlins get off there because you have to give it so much alcohol on a regular basis to have some type of feeling of pleasure because the gremlins weigh so much. So hormesis, or seeking out pain intentionally through meditation, cold showers, exercise, hot therapy, really hot sauna, those types of things help your brain to reset, to get more sensitive back to the side of pleasure or back to at least homeostasis where it likes to be, equanimity. You're not feeling a bunch of pleasure like joy, and you're not feeling a bunch of suffering, but you're calm, cool, collected, confident, and content. Anyways, alcohol can destroy testosterone, and exercise can repair this. An exercise routine can also boost self-esteem and confidence as well. The best types of exercise are the types that you enjoy and also are ideal for your specific body type. The primary risks of exercise are injury, exercise addiction, and not resting enough. First of all, moving back a little bit, the three body types is really important for your exercise. It is super important to not do a workout routine because somebody that you love their fitness transformation does it, or someone that you want to look like does a specific routine or even type of exercise. It's important to do one that fits your body type. So when I would try to do these crazy crazy routines that these dudes in muscle magazines were writing about back when I was 18 years old, earlier than 18, maybe 17. So I'm this really skinny ectomorph body type, very small, thin, small bones, and long and thin, and had a really fast metabolism and not a lot of muscle, but very lean. And so I was taking advice to do workout routines from guys that were mesomorphs and that were also on not just anabolic testosterone steroids, but on probably a full cocktail of other anabolic steroids in combination with testosterone. And so I was trying to do that, and it didn't end up good. It wasn't good. It wasn't sustainable. I was probably poisoning my liver, consuming all that protein so often. And yeah, and doing all, I was overtraining big time, not resting enough. I had exercise addiction and I would get injuries. Yeah, those were all the negative consequences. Identity transformation, not behavior modification. Incorporate fitness into your identity and you'll stick with it forever. Fitness is 1/3 of the key three for your bio foundation. Fitness focused recovery works due to its ability to repair, rebalance, heal, and then supercharge your brain and body system. A good strategy is to take baby steps as the safe and smart way to begin when starting or restarting a fitness routine. And also, finding your subjective sweet spot can be a good idea. And that's finding the middle path in between working out too much and too little. I know where my sweet spot is. It can commonly be difficult to teeter, to kind of tiptoe in between that sweet spot, but it's there and I've noticed it. Let's see, the three categories of exercise are aerobic. That means with oxygen. And again, that is the form of exercise that increases serotonin the most. Both forms of exercise increase serotonin though. Then there's anaerobic exercise. That's without oxygen. If you imagine a guy doing a heavy bench press exercise, he is not with oxygen when he's doing that. He's not able to have a conversation as he's doing the bench press. In between his repetitions or in between his sets of repetitions, then he's breathing lots of oxygen while he's resting in between the sets. Somebody that's going for a fun walk with their friend along the walk path by the park or at the park, that's aerobic. That's with oxygen. They're able to have a conversation while they're working out. The three categories of body types are ectomorph, which is what I am, lean, delicate. Then there's mesomorph, which is compact and muscular. That's Chris Scott's body type. And then finally, endomorph, soft, round, higher fat tissue. Cardio is great for cravings. My theory is because cardio increases more serotonin, and serotonin is an emotional relaxant, and emotional relaxation banishes cravings typically. The more you're emotionally relaxed, usually the less you crave anything, not just alcohol, but the more emotionally relaxed you are, the more okay you are at just being without anything. You're just okay. If you feel emotionally relaxed, that is a great feeling to have because you don't need anything else. It's just such a peaceful, it's not just a physical, mental relaxation. The emotional relaxation feeling is unique as compared to those because the emotions, they're so in our face, our feelings, our emotions. It's how we feel. Anyways, cardio is great for cravings. Weight training, resistance training, anaerobic is also great for cravings, but I think cardio is better. But it depends on the person, of course. The four primary guidelines for exercise, for fitness. 1, get enough physical exercise. Number 2, avoid excessive exercise. So find the middle path. But that's a advanced stage or a mid-stage strategy. If you're getting into exercise again after a period of not exercising, or even for the first time, getting serious about it, easing into it, baby steps, easing into it is a better strategy than focusing on getting enough and not getting too much. That comes later. Number 3, exercise based on your body type. And then 4, optimize for safety and recovery. Those are very important. Very, very important. Optimizing an exercise routine for both safety and, optimal recovery of muscles and other soft tissue. The 4 primary types of fitness supplements are: 1, pre-workout supplements; 2, intra-workout supplements, like branched chain amino acids are of popular, common, and I've had a good success with them. Intra-workout, where you take it while you're working out. And then post-workout, and finally, everyday use, like a sports multi for men or sports multi for women. The people who work out regularly relapse less. Full stop. Period. Enough said.